Did you know there's a place in America where you can walk into a plowed field, find a diamond the size
This is the one I told y'all about!
of a marble, and legally put it in your pocket? Or that deep beneath the streets of a bustling city, water is boiling at 143 degrees, surfacing after a journey that began when the Roman Empire was still at its height? Arkansas is often dismissed as a quiet, rural interior, a simple patch of green on the map. But look closer, and the illusion of simplicity collapses. This is a land of geological paradoxes, mountains that run the wrong way, ground that once rang church bells 1,000 miles away, and a river so pristine it was protected before the idea of a national river ever existed.
Facts!
From the quartz capital of the world to the hidden dark matter history of the Delta,
Facts,
the
I've been
natural
there.
state has more up its sleeve than just pine trees and
Facts.
open water
I'm
history of
pretty
the
sure
Delta.
I've literally been in that water right there.
The natural state has more up its sleeve than just pine trees and open roads.
That's why
Buckle
they
up,
call me the
because we
Arkansas
are about to
slasher,
hit you
buddy.
with 50 of the most surprising facts about Arkansas that you probably never knew.
I bet I knew it.
Fact 50. Arkansas is far from flat. If you look at a topographical map, Arkansas is split almost perfectly in two by a diagonal line. To the southeast lies the flat, alluvial plain of the Mississippi Delta.
Facts.
But to the northwest, it's a vertical world. Nearly half the state is dominated by
I've been
the
there too. I've been right there, walking on it.
interior highlands, a region of rugged plateaus and craggy peaks that defy the flat south stereotype. It's one of the few places between the Appalachians and the Rockies where the elevation change is enough to create its own weather patterns. Fact 49. Two mountain ranges in one state. Arkansas, to have both. Fact 48. Old or Washington, wind and rain. Hot spring Yellowstone. This is a geographic anomaly. In 1832, 40 years before Yellowstone was even a concept, Congress set aside the hot springs here for federal protection. This makes it the oldest unit in the national park system.
Been there! Been there!
It's also the only national park located within a city's downtown, where
Been there! I got some water out this specific fountain on my life, I did! I'm actually dead serious, bruh. I know exactly what this, because if you turn right, go down this sidewalk, you go uphill a little bit, there's another fountain right there. Bro, I've got water out this spring, dude. Dead serious, I did. This one of them bathhouses, and this is big old motel where all them gangsters used to hang out at.
Bathhouse Row blends Gilded Age architecture with the raw heat of the earth. Fact 46. Rainwater from the ancient past.
Not a TV
The water in
stand
hot
with the
springs
five.
isn't heated by volcanoes. Instead, it's the result of a massive geological radiator. Rainwater falls on the nearby mountains and seeps 6,000 feet for
Remember they
every
care
one.
about no
Show
rain?
45. The world's only
I already told you about that one.
Fact on his farm.
Man, give
where
us
32
something
diamonds have
interesting,
been.
bruh.
Fact 43. Rain is the
Man,
best miner.
stop talking about some.
The park does find a soil. Arkansas is walk from the Northern Cree and Cheyenne producer River. In 1972, the Buffalo National River
I've been there.
in the first river in the U.S. miles through the heart of the Ozarks.
I've been there
Because
100%.
it has
I've been
never
right
been
there.
dammed, it behaves exactly as it did 10,000 years ago, rising and falling with the seasons, carving limestone bluffs that stand as tall as skyscrapers. Fact 40. The limestone cathedrals. The Buffalo River in Mangan bluffs top than the Seth of Arkansas over 2,000 geography below a hole in the Blanchard Spring.
I've been there too. I've been there.
And
I'm dead
eventually
serious. I've been there.
by the U.S. Forest Service. Fact 37. The Great Eastern Wall.
Man,
The Mississippi River defines Arkansas.
it's not as boring as he's making it out to be, bro. Just give him a minute. What did you just say? Livy Jean? Lame Tennessee better for having Dolly Parton alone? Livy Jean. Johnny Cash is from Arkansas. Dice. Johnny Cash was literally born like right up in here somewhere. Right around here wherever Dice is. What are you talking about?
Eastern border, but it also defines its soil. For millennia, the river flooded, depositing
I've been there.
alluvial silt that created some of the most fertile farmland on Earth. This is why the Delta looks like a different world. The river literally built the ground from the mountains
I've been
runoff.
there too,
Fact 36. The 9,700-mile network.
bro.
Arkansas is a state of moving water, with
Bro,
nearly
quit talking about, dude,
the
talk about the
into
cool
the
stuff.
rhinos. Because Arkansas sits where the plains meet the mountains and the swamp meets the forest, it's a biological collision zone. You can find cactus growing on rocky glades
Facts, you can't find that everywhere.
few miles from orchids in a humid bog. This creates a level of
You can get a
biodiversity
cactus over
that
here.
rivals much larger states like California or Texas. Fact 33. Tornadoes and terrain. Well, Arkansas produced the most powerful severe foot lake bedrock beneath our California. 1,000 miles, the entire eastern seaboard sea. If you look at the rocks in the Ozarks, it's because 350 million years ago, Arkansas was a shell of a massive
come on,
coral
what?
reef and seafloor
Bro.
that was thrust of North America. Almost every mountain range, the Appalachians, the Arkansas run east to west.
Why are you talking about mountains and water, bro? Actually talk about why it's cool.
Capital of the world, contain a prisms on so during World War. There's a high pressure. First, Arkansas is home to over.
What was that?
Fact 26. The 2000 spring state.
Facts.
Arkansas is home to over 2,000 natural springs.
Facts.
These aren't just puddles. They're massive
You can
outlets
go over here and look at a spring, bro.
where the groundwater breaks the surface. Mammoth Spring in the north
I've been there.
flows at a rate of 9 million gallons per hour, creating an entire river instantly from a single hole in the earth.
Facts.
Fact 25. The sound-absorbing canopy. Because of the density of the pine oak
Bro,
forest
this
in the
dude's making it look like there's nothing but trees and stuff here. Like, dog, what is this video?
last migratory corridors. In the big woods of Eagle Woodpecker.
Oh, yeah, we got the Ivory-Bill Woodpecker. I think he dead, though. I think I saw an Ivory-Bill Woodpecker a few months ago, though. No joke. I was like, yo, wait a minute.
Is likely extinct. The fact that the grail bird was sought here proves that Arkansas's swamps are some of the last truly impenetrable wildernesses in the lower 48.
Facts. I've
Fact
been there,
23.
too.
The green estate from orbit. In the height of summer, satellite NDVI, or remains of the Pine Barrens and fire.
Bro.
Arkansas's geography was once defined by pine
It's not all woods, dude!
savannas, open forests with grass floors, mimic the soft forest remnants. Before it was farmed, the Arkansas Delta contained the Grand Prairie,
This is
a
crazy.
500,000-acre sea of tall grass.
This is
Today, less than 1% remains.
This is crazy.
These tiny pockets are biological time capsules. Fact 20. The weather crossroads. Arkansas is where the humid air from the Gulf of Mexico meets the dry air from the weather conflict. It's nearly 50 inches of rain a year on tiny stems of stone. They look like they were balanced by hand, but they're simply the result of capital. The flat geography and claypan soil of the Arkansas Delta make it the perfect place for rice. The soil holds water like a bathtub. Because of this specific geography, Arkansas produces nearly half of all the rice grown in the entire United States.
Hey, y'all wouldn't have none of that rice y'all's eating.
Fact 17. The Ozark Plateau.
Okay.
The Ozark, all roughly the same rivers, can wash it 10 miles away. My dialects longer than in almost any other part of the country. Fact 15. Roads built on animal memory.
Oh!
Many of Arkansas's scenic highways, like Highway 7, were not planned by engineers. They began as bison traces
That's
and
cool.
Native American trails. These routes follow the path of least resistance through the mountains. The Trail of Tears. Arkansas geography is a
Yeah.
somber witness to history. Almost every major route of the Trail of Tears passed through the state.
I
The
think
land's
everybody
rugged-
knows this runs through Arkansas, though.
Its rivers and swamps made the journey even more
Bro,
difficult
this
for the
dude ain't talking about Chad. This dude's talking about nature and
Cherokee,
stuff.
Choctaw, and Chickasaw people being moved west. Fact 13.
Is this a joke? No. He's getting to the
The darkest skies. The Buffalo River and the Washita National Forest are some of the few remaining dark sky regions in the South.
facts.
In a world of light pollution, Arkansas offers a window into the geography of the stars.
Facts. You
That's
can go
nearly
look at the stars from a good angle.
impossible to find. As river valleys are deep and humid, tops remain clear. From a peak like Mount Magazine, you can look down on the Mirror Rivers.
Uh-oh!
Because many Arkansas rivers flow over solid rock rather than mud, they're incredibly clear. On a windless morning,
Look,
rivers like
this a river is clear.
the Current or the 11 Point act as perfect mirrors, doubling the geography of the bluffs. Fact 10. The man-made seas.
Oh my God.
Almost all of Arkansas's large. Fact 10.
I think I've been there. I've been everywhere.
The man-made sea.
What'd you say? What did you just say? I don't know. I'm not convinced to go. Well, just wait a minute, bruh.
Shoals are man-made. Delta spans much of the state. Every cliffside in Arkansas is a library of a world that existed before
See
the
his
Atlantic Ocean
cliffs.
even opened. Fact 8. The highest point. Mount Magazine is the highest point in Arkansas.
Yeah,
At
Mount Magazine, bruh.
2007 because its rock was harder than the surrounding hills. It's fact 7. The land is still moving. Erosion in the Ozarks continues at a measure. Arkansas is slowly, quietly being washed into the Gulf of Mexico.
GG.
Further from a paved road.
Wait, what did he just say?
Every year, the Buffalo River carries tons of limestone toward the Mississippi. Arkansas is slowly, quietly being washed into the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, GG. It's over with.
Fact 6. The remote wild. There are parts of the Ozark National Forest where you can be further from a paved road than almost anywhere in the eastern United
Facts,
States.
you can't do that nowhere else.
Fact 5. The magnitude of the delta. The Arkansas Delta is part of the largest alluvial plain in the world
It sure
outside of
is.
the Amazon and the Nile.
You know what that
its
means?
scale is so massive it can be seen as a because of its rugged terrain and high rainfall. 2 hours. The living history of the land. The geography of Arkansas created the land. Arkansas interstate. Whether you're holding a diamond that formed 100 miles below ground or standing on a mountain that watched Pangea break apart, Arkansas is a place where deep time is visible, deeper than
What's
an
number
ancient
one?
fire.
What's number one?
It's a landscape that our story.
Get ready for number
But
one.
Arkansas is only one piece of the puzzle.
Oh.
If you found the natural state surprising, you won't believe the geological secrets hiding in our deep dives into the supervolcanoes of Wyoming or the shifting moonscapes of South Dakota.